We'll dive right in. And for anyone that doesn't know you, because many people watching will know you, but for anyone that doesn't know you, who are you and what brings you the most joy in your professional world?
Well, I think firstly, I have been an educator all my life. So education is really important for me. Knowledge is power. And I believe that knowledge and spirituality go hand in hand. So I'm a spiritual being as well. What brings me a lot of joy, of course, is working with people, but more specifically, working with Enneagram. Enneagram's been a tool. It's a psycho-spiritual tool. It holds so much ancient wisdom. And I've been involved with Enneagram for about 30 years. And I have certainly been working and teaching it for 2 decades plus.
Beautiful. I love that. I love that you're a spiritual being. It all starts there, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So what is your focus in your business for this year, for 2023?
Well, my focus as we come into this new year is really to establish a community of people who have come to know and understand the Enneagram, and as a result, have come to know and understand themselves better. I want to get Enneagram out there more than it is, Michelle. So I believe truly Enneagram is for everyone. So my focus this year is to start, moving Enneagram out there as a pathway for understanding self, but also on a greater focus is this. My view is that if you understand who you are and how you tick, and then you have an understanding that some other people tick in a different way to you, how do we connect that? How do we come together in harmony somehow or other? Well, understanding that other people tick in a different fashion to you, and that's okay, is a really great place to start, because we're different, we have different views of the world, and yet somehow or other there's a way to mesh us together so we can work together even with our differences.
I love that. I love that. Now, you know that I'm a big fan of Enneagram, and I'm a big fan of the way you teach it through the narrative. And I am the first person to admit that Enneagram has been a marriage saver, a relationship enhancer for me. And the way I parent is different because of your teachings and the Enneagram modality. And I love especially that you teach it in a way that it's not a learning to excuse behavior, it's to understand and create self-awareness. So the idea of exposing Enneagram more and broader, I'm passionate to help you do that.
Absolutely. And it's just about, taking responsibility, managing your own stuff, but also being self-compassionate, having compassion for yourself, having compassion for others because of their cluster of behaviors. It's connected to the personality, but the personality is limiting. And this work is saying, okay, that's how it has been, but how can I just sort of loosen some of those habitual behaviors and actually release some pressure off myself, actually reduce some of my own suffering, and actually have greater tolerance and ability to connect. So it loosens those barriers for connection and opens up new pathways for connection and in relationships to bring harmony.